Yo, L Dibs with a 37 months. We are officially into year number 4. What's going on, man? How we living? And dipped, I could never. Imagine this is just the power plays we're trying out. Year 4 is wild. Me one Wednesday. Life's good. How you be? Good, good, good. Busy. Making some moves, living life, and it's very, very busy. Um, Mostly in a good way. Mostly in a good way, and hopefully worth it. You know, haircut food goes crazy. What's up, Dan? Dan, did you just graduate, or did you just finish your junior year? Busy's good. Hopefully the moves are positive. We'll hope so. We're getting the moves started right now, and we'll see how good after that. Mostly good, yeah. It's like good slash maybe bit off more than I can chew all at once, but here we are. I think we can handle it. Hopefully next year. Okay, nice. Time flies, huh? How you feeling about senior year coming up? So are you done with this year, Dan, already then? Because I know like your senior year usually finishes a little earlier to get you ready for college and everything, but is junior year already done? Invited to the grad party. Let's go. Got to bite big and see if you can chew it all, right? That's dude food. That's omnomnom. That's what we do. Gaming and eating. Get on June 13th. Yeah, that's rough. I think our high school used to get out. I want to say it was right before Memorial Day. So like kind of the end of May. And then like our senior year, we probably got out like first week of May or something. Omnomnom 2024. Doth thou recall ye days of yore, when dudes were dudes and food was food, and all knew which was which, and why do I sound like I'm from 1,000 years ago? It's a good question. How did we get here? How did we get here? All we know now is Om Nom Nom. We went from 1024 days of yore, 2024 Om Nom Nom. This is how we evolve. I think that's exactly how it went and how it goes. On the docket today, if anybody didn't see the Discord, by the way, we're going to play some Topspin. That's coming up first. Also, Topspin, I tried to play with Chippy this weekend, and apparently they did not have play with friends in the game. So we log on, we're messing around for a little bit, and then it turns out, nope, can't play with friends. So that happened. But they just added play with friends literally today. So that's where we're at. But we're just gonna play regular online. But it was kind of funny. Yo, what's up, Kyle? How are you doing, man? I was lurking in stream yesterday. Did you guys end up hitting World Series in co-op? The last game that I saw, you were into the game after you had just hit 884. I want to say, or 894 or something like that. No way, Kyle is alive. What do Bugs Bunny and I have in common? We both should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, what was I just thinking about Bugs Bunny today? Oh, because I'm wearing a maroon sweater. So I was like thinking about maroon, but in the voice of Bugs Bunny. First official co-op World Series. Let's go. Are you guys like the highest rated co-op team? So I feel like it was so hard to get there last year. I don't know if it's still the case this year. Okay, so Topspin. We're going to play Overwatch after Topspin, and then we're going to play chess after that. So we're going to do 1 hour time slots today. Last couple weeks we did 2 games. And I still really like the idea of like the episodes we were doing, but again, I think I mentioned at the end of last stream, because I'm so busy, not unexpectedly, but a lot of things got moved up timeline wise. A lot of things that I thought were going to be happening in a year from now are happening now. And so it's a busy summer ahead, but hopefully worth it. So But because of that, I haven't been able to do YouTube at all. Dude Food Show 2024 co-op. Yeah, every time I every time I turn on a freaking MLB The Show stream, I'm like, this game. I can't. Dude, it just makes me laugh. Every time I turn on a stream, I just laugh. 25K reward that expires in 2 weeks. We win like 3 games, we'll get a Mickey Mouse top 50 badge. The friends we made along the way. There you go. There you go. Yeah. 2024 co-op. I think the game's already on sale for 50%. I could be wrong about that. But I have actually zero interest. Bring back Home Run Derby, Derby Dude Food. Do you think it works? Do you remember every year we try to do Home Run Derby and somehow it froze more every year to the point where like somebody would always get kicked? It was so funny. The freeze off incident, dude. That's why I didn't say anything in your stream yesterday, Kyle. Because usually when I lurk, I usually say soup, at least to like check in. But yesterday, I came in and I saw that you were so close to World Series, and I didn't want to bring my bad juju on you, or like put it in your head from what happened last time we were so close. If anybody doesn't know, we got to like 880, and then we froze like 4 times in a row or something, and then finally we logged on, tried to play, froze again, and I gave up. Never played again. Randy Johnson, 1 pitch in and then frozen. 22 servers are still up. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I just realized I haven't turned on my PlayStation in like a month. Maybe I should probably cancel. Oh, you know what? I just renewed PlayStation Plus like a couple months ago, and it's like a whole year subscription, right? At least the one that I usually renew. But I've been committing to mouse and keyboard PC gaming, so that's what we'll be playing Overwatch on today. And yeah, I think the last time I played was when I played Ragnarok, so it was a good time. I still have the PlayStation. I'm not getting rid of it because the exclusives are still good, but also I'm not really getting new exclusives. So the future exclusives that I get, I'll probably just wait until they come out on PC, and we'll see how that goes. You can cancel. You don't know if you get money back though. Yeah, it's like one of those things where like they stack into your account. It's not like I don't know how to explain it. There's some, I don't know. If you prepay a subscription, usually you don't get your money back. But yeah, those monthly ones are a little bit easier to do. Messing with any multiverses? Not currently. I'm all tapped out on new stuff to play right now. So Topspin and chess. Those have been my new games for recently. I know X Defiant is out as well. And like multiverses and X Defiant, they seem pretty cool, but I'm kind of just tapped out on like new stuff to learn at the moment. Co-op is pretty chill. We legitimately did not lose once. No way. Somebody gonna scam you off the remaining $75? Yeah. We'll see if I can make use of it. Maybe there's like a good PlayStation Plus game or two that comes out in the next year, and I can make the most of it. But I just really haven't had time. Like even like for now, FC24. Is that the soccer game that came out like last month on PlayStation Plus or something? Yeah, pretty much 90% of the gaming I've been doing right now has been like mobile baseball game and chess, because I'll get maybe an hour. So I think I mentioned this before, but if I turn on my game, if I turn on like Overwatch or any console game, any story game, I have a hard time turning it off within 2 hours. I'll just keep saying like one more game or finish the level or whatever. So I know myself enough to say like if I turn it on, I'm not going to turn it off for like another 2 hours minimum. And so I've only been getting like an hour to play, and I know I can turn off the mobile game or chess within that time. So that's what I've been doing. PS is doing a state of play tomorrow. Ooh, I wonder if they'll reveal that Ninja Turtles game, because they like did a little 10-second teaser trailer like last year, the year before or something. the last Ronin game, but I doubt that there's any progress in that, and I'm guessing it's not a PlayStation Plus exclusive, or not a PlayStation exclusive anyway. What about you guys? Anybody playing new games, Multiverses, X Defiant, anything else cool? Don't know if there's anything highly anticipated. Better Avengers game. Well, they've got Marvel Rivals, Dan. Oh, Wolverine, probably, yeah. I think that's probably what they're gonna go for. But Avengers, like, they always get like random stuff. Like they'll get Rivals, they'll get like some mobile games. I don't know, because they just killed Avengers last year. I feel like it would take some more time for them to regroup. I would say at least a couple more years, and also like it would be weird timing for the Avengers because like the Avengers are kind of over. I don't disagree. Like it would be cool, but I think Rivals is kind of like gonna be where it's at this point. Star Wars Battlefront 3 would make you cry tears of joy. 2 was pretty good. uh Battlefront 2, I keep like the new Battlefront 2. I also have the old Battlefront 2, but the new one I keep like re-downloading it, playing it once, and then like deleting it. It's happened like 3 or 4 times. I did finish the story eventually though. Uh I logged on one day, started playing the story, and it turned out I had like maybe 5 minutes left of the story. It was kind of funny. You mean like the Square Enix game, but better? Yeah. Something happened to Square Enix, right? Did they get bought or sold or destroyed or something? Because I know, maybe not Square Enix, but I think like Arcane Studios, there's something going on with the Xbox where like they bought a bunch, Microsoft bought a bunch of studios and like closed half of them like a couple months ago. Platinum Miles Morales and probably play Spider Man 2. See what happens next. Yeah. I still don't have Spider Man 2. I have the last game that I need to play on my PlayStation. Well, I need to play Red Dead 2 on there too, because I haven't done that. But last game I really need to play on there is Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. I need to play that. And then I think from there, I'm just going to do exclusives on my PC. Outlaws is coming. True, true. GTA 6 is still like 2 years. Red Dead 2 is a long game. Yeah, that's why I have, like, I bought it literally, I want to say it was 2021. Yeah, I bought it in 2021 on Black Friday. I have not even installed it. Actually, I bought it once before that too. When I was building my PC, I got it as like it came with my CPU basically. There's like, here, have this free game, Red Dead 2, and I sold it before even like trying to touch it. That being said, it's got like some of the best reviews that I've ever heard, like from person to person. Like everybody says it's like one of their favorite games ever, and I'm sure it's amazing. And yet I just haven't done it. Doesn't really have a huge player base and make a lot of money. True, true, true. Both Battlefront servers still up. There didn't they try to like re-release the old Battlefront 2 last year too, and then like only put up 2 servers. And it's funny because if you go on Steam and play the original Battlefront, you can actually play online there. So I don't really know what was going on. It's sweaty. It is sweaty. Yeah. That was crazy, Diablo. I remember I bought that game for $4 because of all the microtransactions. It was just there. It was $4. It maybe 2 months after release, somewhere between like 2 to 4 months after release. I bought it for $4 because of like all that microtransaction stuff, and then they had to like make it up to people somehow, I guess. But I mean, the people who needed to be made up to already had the game, so I don't know why it was $4 for everybody else. Maybe just need to get bigger player base. But yeah, yep. And then decided to kill the game. Classic. We love gaming. We love gaming. So a lot of people are getting into what's it called? Elden Ring. A lot of the big MLB streamers. That's interesting. What am I supposed to do with 40K toppings now that chat franchise is gone? Great question. I do not have answers, unfortunately. Ideally, at some point, we'll get something going. Because I like doing that kind of stuff. Like, I like having those rewards mean something and, like, being creative with it. I have 0 brain cells for that right now, unfortunately. But I would love to make something happen with that eventually. Hilarious that you still remember the chat franchise acronym. Anytime someone says toppings, like something K toppings, and then they say CF, I usually get it right away. But you saw how many do you have? Okay, let me guess. You have 193,000. His wonky run. Oh yeah. Do we still have the? We definitely have the emote in Discord. Do we still have the emote here? Whoops. You got 160. Oh, 160 was the first one I was gonna say. I was gonna say 160. I was gonna say 162. Just for the baseball vibes. We got our walk-off emote. We got our whoops emote. We got our crushed emote. Big Al. Kyle's got 100K. Dang. I feel like Kyle never upgraded his player, though. He would come in and farm toppings, but then like would never upgrade his player. I think that's what happened. Allow us to gamble on your chess matches. Oh, no. Oh, man. I don't know if I should say this or not, because on one hand, microtransactions. On the other hand, like, we could use a squad. I don't know. There's this mode on the mobile game where you can like put a club together. So you have a bunch of people like donating cards and stuff, and then you basically simulate. And you can it's kind of cool where you can it's like a simulated game, but then you can hop in and play as your team. So you can have like specific at bats that you take over, but it's like a social thing. So we're trying to get our team built up, and there's one dude. He's actually a Mets fan, so we're doing a Mets team build. And it's pretty fun. But again, like, I also like don't want people to join because it's really hard to like have fun in this game without spending money. So that's all I'll say. What game is this? This is MLB Perfect Inning. I just don't want to be responsible for your guys' credit card debt because I would feel bad about that. But also, it's your choice, so I'm just putting it out there. I can't stop you. You know. Down to download. Oh boy, what have I done? I play MLB The Show. How bad can this be? That's the thing, though. It's like the game's kind of whack. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, but there are so many ways to spend money. So many ways to spend money, and so it's like it's hard not to, and it's hard to have fun without spending money. But you can, I think. I don't know like the good tips of how to do it without spending money. Don't know if I can flip the market on the mobile game. The market's a little wonky. They take like a huge cut if you sell cards, so like it's not really worth it. The one with Seager on the cover. Clash Royale only mobile game to get me to spend money. They do have sales and stuff, and they have these events and stuff that are like, in my opinion, worth it. And I've put some money into it, just because I have like no time to do anything else. Gaming world wise, except play chess. So I've put some money into it, and it's like, again, it's very easy to put money into it, but also I feel like I've gotten good enjoyment out of those dollars spent. It's MLBPI time. If you go into club mode, if you go in there and you look for clubs, just search my name. It should just be Do Food, and then make your name something recognizable so I can approve you for the club, and I'll kick some people out. Everyone's saying Brawl Stars is peak right now. Is there a new Brawl Stars coming out? I feel like I saw something like that. Should just be Dude Food, no underscore. I have a White Sox thing, and then like the tag says team Mets team build on there. So it's fun. If enough people get the game, I'll try to stream it too, just so that like it'll be kind of involved for the community. But I do feel a little bit gross just because of that. Then again, I was gonna say we're all adults here, but we're not. So sorry to Dan's mom's credit card. I apologize in advance. It's fun, but not that fun. I feel like I played Brawl Stars like twice. That was when did they like not have voice lines or something at the time? Y'all, what up, numbers? We are not all adults here. Yeah, we have people like Diablo in chat. You have your own credit card? Oh no. Oh no. That's how they get you. That's a negative balance already. That's not possible on a credit card. Maybe a debit card. A negative balance on a credit card is actually a good thing, right? What up, Jackie? You slept at 6 because of chess, but you got your peak elo. Are those the peak elo hours, Jackie? Jackie just sent me a chess request. Like it, I was like doing some work on some stuff, and he sent me a game request, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. And apparently, he played for 6 more hours after that. Same thing, if only. Should we play some topspin? I probably should start playing games, huh? I would love to do longer just chattings, and I'm gonna try to do that at some point. But yeah, for now we just cut into the topspin time because I don't really mind. I've started to become competent with mouse and keyboard aim, which is why I'm playing Overwatch as part of the stream today. So we'll shorten topspin a little bit, do an hour for Overwatch. We'll probably maybe we'll do an hour of topspin, hour of Overwatch, because I hit a wall at 45 minutes with chess because I'm already not good at chess, but at least I have enough brain cells for 45 minutes, and then after that, I start to make really dumb mistakes. I'm already making dumb mistakes, but after 45 minutes, I could lose to a toddler. Is Wednesday the only day you get to hop on? I've been gaming on like Thursdays. That's been like my only free day, and then like every other weekend or so has been free, and every other weekend has been like completely booked. So I'm not even hopping on PlayStation today at all. So Topspin and Overwatch now I both have on PC, and then chess I'll just play on the browser. What's your peak elo, Jackie? But yeah, it's been like stream day. I've been gaming, and then Thursdays I've been gaming, and then other than that, I'll hop on for like an hour to play chess or something. No PS5 today, traitor. I will be using my DualSense controller, so maybe that counts. Maybe that's something. Does that count in y'all's eyes? Why is it such a huge download? I didn't think it was. But if it is, it's because it's like an actual game instead of like you know how a lot of games are like it's like you press one button and then everything else is simulated, or it's like cartoons. There's actually some amount of realistic. It's not amazing by any stretch, but there's some pretty decent like batting stances and like stuff like that. It's not good. It's not looking. It doesn't look polished at all. But compared to other mobile games, it is a little bit more like a real game. No, that's even worse. The PS5 on the PC, the PC controller. No, the PS5 controller on the PC is worse. That's crazy. Criminal amount of time to play, but also makes me play less. I totally feel that. That's how I was like. Not that I had time in college, but I like would not do things I was supposed to be doing in college, like studying, and then because of that, I had free time. But then also would just like stare at the screen and play no games. Play Animal Well? What is Animal Well? Okay, I'm going to be back in 2 minutes, and we will get started on Topspin. 1340. Nice. I'm not even changing my title today. We're just going to leave it as omnomnom, and we're just going to change the game. I don't know. Animal Well? Apparently not. I actually need details on this then. Send me a link. I'll be back, and I'll check it out. I'm gonna go that way, and then I'm gonna walk past the screen, and then I'll be back. So just a heads up when you see me walk past. It's not that I forgot that the stream was live. Okay, so I said I was gonna walk by because I usually have to do something. There's an evening prayer at sundown, and I forgot sundown's not for another 2 minutes. So I got 2 more minutes before I go. But I went to the bathroom. So here we are. Okay. So YouTuber published this game, side-scrolling Metroidvania with animals, super well made, ton of secrets. Interesting. I feel like I can kind of picture it based off your description, so that's cool. Phone is dying. 22 eggs and have played one boss. So I have like 1 of 4 statues lit up. As a Game Boy Advance gamer, I feel like that makes sense to me. All right. In the meantime, we're gonna play a couple rounds of Topspin here, and we will take a break in a little bit, but let's get some games going. Cool. Hopefully that's working. Let me know if the audio is not working once we actually get in. But don't want to pay 25 and then not play it for a while. Is that Animal Well? Is that 25? Is it on Steam or something? Is it on PlayStation? PlayStation's crazy if it's on PlayStation because PlayStation development is much more involved than PC development because PlayStation is like it's kind of like Apple, the way that Apple does things, and everything has to be like insulated on their platform. PC you can do a little bit more. Not on Xbox. Interesting. Speedrun from opening the app to getting an ad asking you to spend money is like half second. You were not wrong. Dude, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. And it's not just like it's not just like the volume of ads that pop up too. It's the different like every every section of the game, every mode basically has its own battle pass. Let me put it that way. Pretty much every mode in the game has its own battle pass. So it's kind of funny. Let's play online exhibition. Not exhibition. Let's play some 2K tour today. Last week we just played offline basically, and my guy's now level 19. I think a lot of people are going to be level 30 if I try to play with my guy online. So let's keep going with some Federer games. If ads are like that, pretty much when you log in, it'll give you ads. But you pretty much, it's not intrusive ads after that if you don't want it to be. The rest of the ads are mostly like if you are, what's it called? If you're like, you basically go into the shop and you get free stuff if you watch the ads, but they won't pop up in front of your game or anything like that. Except Ego. But when you log on, sometimes they do pop up. Good start, good start. Oof, that was yikes. There we go. How is the Freddy G fellas not a valid team name? It says profanities being used. Dude, there's so many times where I'll like be sending a message in the club group chat, and I'll put like, I don't know, it'll be like a 5-word sentence, and it says profanity cannot be used. And then I just go through and I try to figure out which word it thinks is profanity. Did your guy have a metal arm? He did. He does. But I'm just using Federer right now. Because my guy's not like leveled up high enough to where it's probably worth playing online with him. So we're just doing some basically ranked. It's not exhibition exactly. It is ranked, but not the career mode. The profanities, the audacity to write so much. Nice. Can't find the club. Let me pop it open and see what we got. Nice. Freddy G23 sent me a friend request. That's crazy. Denied. Federer's got a weird serve. I don't know. His like his bar is a lot faster than other people. Actually, you know what? I think they nerfed it. That's probably what happened here. I think they nerfed serving, which is good. I think that was the right thing to do. I feel like I've talked a couple times about how it's like too easy to serve and stuff like that. And like the serve rating doesn't really matter. So if they nerf serve, that's good. I like that. Who could that be? Maybe Greg. Well, it looks like serve's still not too difficult once you get the adjustment. As soon as this game ends, Dan, I'll try to find the club real quick. But I think this goes to 2 sets. Move to exhibition. Try searching. If my name doesn't show up, try club food, one word. Instead of dude food, club food. I think that'll work. Man, I should have got sponsored for this. What do I search? Club food. So there's like a club section to the left when you enter the game. You see that at least. And then when you search for clubs, search club food. I feel like the game looks faster now too. Like obviously the meter is a lot faster. Well, it might not be obvious to you, but to me it's obvious that the meter is a lot faster for serves. I just don't know if the rest of the game is faster too, because it does look like it. Yo, Chippy coming in with 17 months. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. What's going on tonight? No. Club food work? Let's go. I'll approve you here in a second. Nice. Let's do spin serve this time. He is ready for it, but got that whole side wide open. All right, Freddie G approved, unfortunately. I'm just lucky that ball stayed in. Bad timing, bad everything. I should be going cross court a lot more, but I know this guy is just a little, like, 1 foot, 1 step on the back foot to the point where if I hit it back to where he came from, he's not be able to get back to it. Just had to know what omnomnom. It's the sound you make when you eat. Also, I don't know if you saw my Discord message. I don't have my Discord open right now. But they added play with friends today in this game. It literally just added in the patch this morning. Oh, I hit it right at him. I've never hit it doesn't happen often, but I've never hit an overhead with perfect timing before, so I got a little ahead of myself. There we go. Added topspin did. Because apparently me and Chippy tried to play last week, and apparently you couldn't play with friends, but now you can. Be some elite rookies for the club. Love it. Very clutch. There's also like bonuses right now. There's an event going on for like boosting clubs. That might help you as well. Are you able to see, Kyle? Are you able to see the chat history? It's in your top right corner. Sarcastic towards GK. No, I didn't have my... I sent the message and then I went live. So I didn't see the reply, unfortunately. But if you can see the chat history, if you can go back through it, there's like a gift item in there and you can redeem those for free. Okay, yeah, if you scroll up a little bit, there's going to be like a bunch of things that says donated card, but then right before that, there should be 2 gift received. And you can redeem one of each.
40, 15.
You and Dan should both be able to do that. Why did my game just disappear? That was weird. There we go.
Game, set, and match. Federer, 2 sets to love. 3 love. 3 love.
All right, good start. Good start. Oh, it's strobing again. Why does this happen? Okay, I think it stopped. That happened last time and it didn't go away and I couldn't figure it out. Actually, can I cancel this matchmaking? No. All right, let me see if I can just really quick fix this. Dan, do you know what your team name was? If you found it. Pulling puzzle pieces? Yeah. So, and then after you do the pulling the puzzle pieces, in the top left, you'll see an event. And in that event area, there's a place where you can put the puzzle pieces and redeem some stuff. Oh no, it's a Serena Williams game. Multiple packs at once, right? Right to the middle of the court. Bad footwork from her, though. Doesn't matter. I'll try to schedule this into my week going forward. Is that Final Fantasy? I should not take ginormous leaps on what words mean. Yeah, I know it's late for you on that side of the world, unfortunately, but we out here. Good to see you tonight. All right, so we just got diced on that service game on return. That's what Serena be doing. No way she got that. He took a weird angle. I was pulling my stick in the correct direction, but he was not moving in the correct direction, so that kind of sucks. Is the world of Final Fantasy 14? Okay, good. There's a good chance I was going to embarrass myself like crazy if that wasn't correct. Our Mets team is stacked right. There's this dude who's a Mets fan, and he just donated like a bunch of cards. Because you can, like I said, there's a lot of ways to spend money, so he'll like upgrade his team with new cards, and then the old cards that he has he'll just send over. When I was getting a 105, there's like 6 ways to tier up your card. And that's another way that they get you to spend money. But some of them is really easy. Like, to take your card from a 89 overall, which is the highest you can get in the market, I believe. Take a card from like an 89 to like a 95, 96 is super, super easy. And you can do that for free pretty much. And then you can get it to like 100 with not that much difficulty. So there's like training levels. Training levels are really, really easy to do. And then there's, what's it called? There's boost levels. Boost levels are a little bit more involved, but for the low level boost, like level 1 through 4, oh my god. What a shot. The low level boosts are not too bad. I thought that was in. And then there's some additional stuff after you get to like a level 10 boost, and you have like potential. So there's all these like ways to stack your upgrades and stuff like that, which I think is nice, but also nice if you're using a credit card. There's not too much like skill involved with that. Stick to subjects I've been talking about. That's true, and that's why I did take the leap. Probably subconsciously, probably not, or unconsciously, like not necessarily something I was thinking of, but that's good. What do you need me to and Dan to do? Team seems pretty good. Valid question, and I'm not sure. You could just freeload for now. But if you get good at the game, so over the weekend, basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday is where all the matches happen. And if you get good at like the actual playing the game, then when you log in, and like if there's like 4 of us that log into a game, then we can just like repeatedly take over the at-bats, not have to worry about like the CPU playing for us. And then I think we can beat some like really some teams that are better better squads than us. But that kind of like, that's like if you enjoy playing the game and all that. So there's that you could do. When you get like free cards, you get stuff for like logging in, and if you choose to play and stuff, like you'll get free cards and packs and all this kind of stuff. And some of them are untradeable, so they'll have like a red dot on them. So those you can't donate, but things that are tradable, you could donate, and then we can use those to like continue to level up the team. So was a power shot going into a little stab, so that wasn't going to do very much. Nice. If you do play, by the way, if you play online, if you play like the action PvP, you definitely want to switch the camera. The camera's like in the top right. It's not in the pause menu. It's just there on the screen in the top right. And you want to change your camera to either 3, 4, or 5 to get a better like view. It's like kind of strike zone view in MLB The Show. Yeah, I use strike zone 4, or I used number 4 for a while, and I think that's a good starter camera. But I think 3 and 5 are the best cameras. 5 is just a little bit hard to see the ball at the top of the zone, I think. So I've been using 3. And they're only 2 inning games, which is kind of cool. It's not the greatest for like competitive integrity, but like it's nice to just like get in, play a game, get out. When did I win 2 games? Were they all service games? Get through. She stepped up just early enough. Ooh, nice. I got worried when I tried to drop shot and she was already stepping forward, so. Thankfully, we still managed to get through the game, and I think we're going to go to a tiebreak here. Is it a 7-point tiebreak? I always forget. Oh, man. I thought I was going to get that as I was going across. Man, I got stuck there. It kind of glitched on my side, so I don't know if they also saw a glitch. Oh no. He didn't even move. No, I needed to win that one. Some weak returns from me. Nice. Jarren Duran only has his live series card paid. They do have like a decent number of cards for a lot of characters or a lot of players, though. I feel like I did that shot one too many times. I should have gone short side. Yeah, but they just have like they have a lot of random like good cards for random players. Like there's an 87 Martin Maldonado. So super random. 97 White Sox Martin Maldonado, I should clarify. That sucks. It didn't let me like reset my swing on that. Because it hit the net, but then it forced me to use the control shot. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but maybe not. There we go. I guess I've been trying too hard to go, like, back instead of going cross court. Sorry, I've been going cross court a little too often and then not going back up the line. And they've been able to cover that. And it should have been a little bit more difficult. So I'm not making it difficult enough. Tough beans. Ooh. Had a no-no going. Your sim was crazy. Are you doing PvP simulation? Olo? Upper bolo? No, that's how you not. That's not how you pronounce it, but it worked. Why is it 3 gigabytes? Is your storage all taken up already, Dan? Like that ball owes her back pay. Oh, season mode, nice, nice. Wait, you can. There's like I don't know if you know yet, but there's ways to do season mode where you just complete the game without actually watching the simulation. PvP simulation, you usually have to watch the whole game, but season mode, it's not usually like worth watching the whole thing. But could be fun to start. Dan's learning so much today. Like that backhand swing of yours, dang. Coming in hot today. I deserve it, though. My backhand does not. My backhand's just getting abused by Serena Williams, that's all. Oh! We tried to do what I did all of last week, which was setting up for your forehand with the inside-out mechanic. And so she switched at the last second, and then it went through her. You'll work on both. Wait till you find out how much space pictures take. I don't take those, says Dan. Same. What's the best cam again? I like 3. But it might be hard to jump right into 3. So you can start with 4, and then once you get comfortable with 4, I think 4 is like it's hard to hit certain pitches. But I would say start with 4, go to 3, or if you can handle 3 right away, then just go to 3. And if you're really getting crazy, 5, but 5 is hard to see certain pitches at the top of the zone. Let's go, Diablo. Dan's making up his own Diablo lore. That's crazy. All right. Okay. Wait, did I win? Did I break serve against Serena? How did that happen? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, okay. There we go. In fairness, we've been engaged for 5 years. True. My whole life of Twitch. My heart only has room for one. Get there. No. Yes. She's out of commission. She still gets there, though. That's crazy. I didn't think she had the speed for that. Best in the world for a reason, I guess. Oh my god. For a second, I thought it said Dan at Danny Thickens, so I thought Dan was saying it was his fault for taking so long. My fiance is a big fan of the cartoon, and so we started watching Legend of Korra too. I know Dan tried to get me to, or we tried to watch that right after we finished. What's it called? Airbender at the beginning, right? And I don't think we ever actually got into it. But so she and I watched a few of those episodes, and then we're watching the new live action TV show. It's not bad. I felt like she was moving unnaturally playing up to that. Yeah, there's like a little bit of like desync and stuff. That's for sure. Legend of Korra is too woke. Can't have Avatar anymore because of woke. Avatar time. Have fun. Have fun. Yip, yip. Yip, yip, in that. We had a 40 love there that we blew. If we could have broke serve to open the set, we had a real good chance here. Still got a good chance, but would have made things a lot easier, I'd say. No! Sokka would be canceled like 3 episodes in. Okay. Dan's been watching too much of the wrong stuff. I need to stream more so Dan's not watching freaking Andrew Tate on Saturdays. I need to stop hitting it right to her. I think that would be a good idea. He took a step further than I wanted. I didn't try to go that far. Elite diving animations. Yeah, the gameplay is really sus. It's really sus. First baseman just laid out. Nice. Like, it's pretty much equivalent in RNG. Like, it's not too much worse, I would say, RNG-wise, than MLB The Show, but it's certainly not better. So, why is the announcer French? Because this court is in France, I think. What a shot. Well, they have different announcers for different courts. She's moving really fast. Desync or not. No, she was low stamina. If I just got one more play there, she was not going to be able to go cross court for it. Got a really weak shot that time, and then he couldn't get to the ball. That's crazy. Tried to select the Shy Sox, but it said I can only collect MLB teams. Audio just got super choppy. Oh no. I'll fix that in a sec, hopefully. I feel like every time I decide to do something different, she's already covering it. Okay, let me know if that's okay now. Wait, was it my audio or was it game audio? No! She had no stamina. Better now? Okay, cool. For some reason, like, it just tweaks sometimes. Let me know if you're back, numbers. Maybe that's the move, so I can be, like, right there. Or when the ball comes back to me. Oh, she got the corner. I didn't even press a button because I thought it was out. How did she get back to that? Because my characters can never do that. She was fully, like, sprinting in the other direction. And then still got to the ball. Oh, she got to pop that one. Oh. Super blew that game. What do I have to search? Club food. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. Super blew that game. When you said that number, as I said, that's what I said. Oh yeah. What was your username, Dan? So I have a list of people in the queue. Did anything? Okay. I just didn't see it pop up. We'll get it in a sec. Ooh. Clutch. Otherwise, I would have lost the game. If it's full, I'll just kick some people. Let me know if it doesn't let you request if it's full, though. We have a lot of inactive people on there. So I just approved everybody at first. Ball jumper. Bail jumper. Dang. That was a tough game. We had really some good opportunities there and kind of blew it, to be honest. Okay. Let me add you guys here. What time is it? 8:50. Oh, I still need to go pray real quick, so I'll do that. But we'll play like a couple more games of Topspin, and we'll go to Overwatch. Manage club. Request from... Where's Danny Thicken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there should still be slots open. Okay, I'm going to assume this is numbers. Numbers, let me know if this is you that just got approved. And then, Dan, you're a Red Sox, I would assume, 30 minutes ago. I'm going to assume that's you. Okay, let me know if both of you guys are in. Cool. It didn't show your updated name, or Dan's updated name. Okay, so both of you guys, if you go through the chat on the top right, if you go through the chat in the top right, there's going to be like a list of things that says donated player. But once you get above that, there should be like 2 chat boxes that says your gift has arrived. Your gift has arrived, and you can redeem both of those. So there's one, and there's a few more messages, and then there's another one. So if you guys redeem, I think there should be one available for both of you guys. And then I think it expires. Yeah, it does overheat. Like the corner of my phone overheats when I play it. But you can, there's like graphic settings and stuff, so you can turn the graphics down, and that does help. Okay, I'll be right back. Trying to be a 200 overall, but he's getting scammed. You can actually get, I don't know if he's like a gold or whatever, but you can rank up the golds pretty high too, which is cool. Okay, Weebick. iPad Warrior, that's a good idea. I did used to play that game, like before they made the PvP version, when it first came out, like 10 years ago. I did play that game on a tablet on my iPad. So that might actually be the move. I'll make a section for it in Discord too, so if you guys have questions, we can figure some stuff out there. I don't know if you guys heard it, Numbers and Dan, but there's club matches on the weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you don't have to be there or anything like that, but if you ever see like a game is live, you can always hop in, and the more people you have in the game, the more you can like buff your stats for your own players. So I'll explain a little bit of that too over the weekend. Cool.
First set, Sharapova to serve. Play.
Oof. It's gonna be one of those games. I think we're gonna get aced about 44 times.
Love 15.
Thankfully, though, we start with a double fault, so I don't think they've realized yet that their serves have been nerfed.
30.
Just a little bit. The timer's a little faster than it used to be. The bar. I've tried to also, I've connected my controller to my phone and tried to play it, and it doesn't work, unfortunately. There might be like third-party apps, and just doing it normally did not work for me. They try to ace me on second serve. Last two matches, we got to play the two characters with the most annoying grunts, so that's fun.
Deuce.
There's like a quick reset button. I don't think it works. I've never been able to like do anything with it, you know? Because I would think that it should push you back to the center, but I don't think it does. Just like that, comeback from Sharapova.
Sharapova leads one game to love. First set.
I think Sharapova is a little slower than Serena. She does have a quicker power shot. Like, she's able to launch it faster than Serena can. But I don't think she has quite the wheels.
15.
Play Durant over Schwarber because of principle. Fair.
30, 15.
Oops. Oops for her.
40.
Dan's Durans. Can you change it? I wasn't looking directly, but it looked like she went through the legs for no reason. I don't think she actually did, but out of the corner of my eye it did. Probably costs money. Honestly, it probably does. It costs money to change your team name for the club, so. Well, it doesn't cost money. It costs diamonds, and you can get diamonds for free, but not as many. Not as many as gold. It's really easy to get gold, and you can get players off the market with gold. So that's really nice. But to level up your cards, you need diamonds, usually. Just like MLB The Show, it really is these days. How you doing, ASG? That's pretty much what the conversation was earlier. Golds are easy, diamonds are hard. True.
30.
Why do I have all these Mets? That's just the club. That's like that's our team club. And we're doing a Mets theme build for that one. But your own squad, when you get out of clubs, there's your own squad screen, and that should be probably filled with angels, or you'll probably have like free packs or something sitting somewhere, and those you'll be able to get angels from.
Sharapova leads 2 games to 1.
And there's actually you get a team buff if you have all It's like 14, 20, 22, 26. So you get a team buff if you have all of those of the same team. And so the highest overall you can get in the game, like base card, is 89. So if you end up with like an 87 or even like an 85, you can actually buff that card to a good enough level to where it's comparable to like an 89 overall card, if that makes sense. So if you have like a whole Angels team build or something like that, then those cards will still be comparable to everything else. You get one free name change. Use it wisely. What you up to, ASG? What are you playing these days? Can't hit it better than that. Poker? Nice, nice. So you're doing like a... Were you doing a Vegas tournament? Or were you like selling a tournament or something? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nice, nice.
30, 15.
Have you played a lot of the Assassin's Creeds?
40, 15.
I played some of the early ones. I didn't play them when they came out, but I played some of the early ones. They were fun. They were fun, but they did get a little repetitive. And then I never picked them up. Like, then I think we talked about this at one point, but basically there would be one on sale, and then I'd be like, oh, there's a new one coming out. I'll just get that one instead. And then I never get either of them. That's how it usually ends up going. Albert Almora. Going to Vegas, selling a piece of my action for people who like to sweat. Nice. That's really bad. Yeah, lucky she didn't quite set up for that one. Played Origins, and the last one was my favorite, and some random ones. Sweet. See if it gets through. There we go.
30, 15.
Hmm.
30, all.
All right, let's make sure we lock this down. Try to win the tie break after this. Ooh, nice.
Game. Federer.
Agree with the repetitive, but the last one had a good story. They do. And then, like, there's like the, what?
1-0.
It's like time. It's not time travel, is it? Maybe it is time travel. It's whatever, like, the other dude in, like, present time, whatever he's got going on, and it kind of goes back to that thing. So that kind of stuff is always interesting to me. I just don't remember, like, what exactly happens. Oh, he was there for that one. He should have got that one. Time travel stuff is dumb in general, or for Assassin's Creed. A lot of direct fighting for what I thought was a stealth game. For Assassin's Creed. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember the details of it, and I only got to like a certain point with it. So I have no idea like how much I actually saw of what's important to the time travel of it. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I just didn't get far enough in like the actual number of games. You're the first person who likes any of the future stuff. I don't remember it enough to say if I liked it or not. I just like time travel stuff in general. And I like that there's the layer of it. I just can't remember if it was like fun to actually do any of it. Heard the movie sucked too? Yeah. I never saw that. But it was like, I remember it getting hyped up the way that I feel like we can have a bit more reliable experience with like video game movies now. But it was like right before that, and people were starting to get hyped. They were like, "Oh, like this is gonna be the new era of video game movies, and it's gonna be so good." And then it flopped anyway. Came out for 10 minutes, and my battery's down to 35%. Yeah, it'll do that. All right, she's setting up to take that one away now. Let me try to handcuff her a little bit. He just didn't move. Looks like an at-home game. Yeah. Probably got to be logged in, charged up. Heard Fallout was really good. Arcane was really good. What was the other really big one that came out recently? I don't think Mario counts, does it? I also watched Mario and I didn't really care for it. Like, it might be fine for kids. The target audience, as I am aware, but I feel like the Mario movie got a lot of hype and it was just like, you know, it's a movie. But there was something else. There's another video game one that was really good.
15, 40. 30, 40.
It's on 1530 in my service game. So yikes. Alright, boosted up. There's a new Minions movie? Why? She's ready for it that time.
Advantage.
I just wasn't thinking. Ready for that one too. Minions 4? Wait, is it like Minions 4 or is it Despicable Me 4? I feel like I'm vaguely aware of that.
Advantage. Sharapova.
Should have gone forehand there, but we got away with it.
Deuce.
Despicable Me 4. Okay, fair enough. I did really like the first one. Can't remember if I liked the other one or two. I don't know if I watched the third one. I just remember like we had like little
Advantage.
cousins at the time, like when the first one came out. So we watched it as like a big family reunion thing. And so that's always fun, like when the little kids are there and having a good time.
Federer leads
Oh, Last of Us. Yeah.
second set.
Ooh.
15.
July 3rd, we will be there no matter what. Actually, probably not, to be honest. But that's cool.
30.
We love Despicable Me. "95 miles an hour? How did you miss that? Trying to let me back in this one. That one looked like it was going out right into the net, too.
40, 30.
When people who read the books for prep for the Red Wedding when Last of Us 2 season drops, was the Wed Wedding the same as in the books?
15, love.
112 off the bat.
30, love.
Okay, cool. But, not to give spoilers for other people. Well, I don't even know if I want to say, because, like, it's speculation, so I don't really want to say anything. But it sounded like they want to take creative liberties with Season 2.
40, love.
There we go.
Federer leads 2 games to 1.
I feel like my setup shots have been a lot better today. Because the last couple of weeks, it's just been a lot of, like, I can't get to the ball. Like, not like that necessarily. Like, just kind of hitting the ball into not necessarily wherever, but stuff like that where I'm not getting it to the best spot, and then I'm just not able to hit the return of the return, and the rallies end kind of short. Today, at least, like, I've been setting myself up hitting the ball in the right spot to them where they can't hit it back in the great spot to me. And giving myself a chance at least. This was just Sharapova's serve game. I'm not worried about that, but
2 games all.
at least my own service games, it's been a little bit better. Sean Bean is the biggest actor in Game of Thrones. Are they really going to kill him at the end of season 1? And they did there. Gotcha.
30 love.
Yeah, valid. And that's why I don't want to. That's why I didn't want to say anything, because like, it could just all be a misdirection for like that exact line right there. Like, let's just drop this thing about doing things differently and then do it exactly the same, so that when it is exactly the same, it becomes a surprise. So like, it's not even worth talking about speculation wise, but yeah, valid for sure. Oh wow.
15 all.
They might do different and the same
30
at the same time. Could be. Dude, if we're getting bailed out, if I was getting bailed out, I would be winning. This is a honest to God losing situation right now.
40 15.
Didn't have a decent amount of flashbacks. I believe it did.
Game. Sharapova. 3 games all. Second set tiebreak.
It's hard to tell because like the whole thing was like chronologically loose. If that's something that makes sense. So like the whole thing was like half the game was a flashback, but also then I feel like what you're probably thinking of, if I'm thinking of the same thing, is that I don't feel like there were too many
1 all.
like little moments of flashbacks, if that makes sense. Just like the whole big flashback and then a couple little ones here and there.
2 1. Sharapova.
That's how I remember it. Could be wrong. I've only played it once.
2 all.
Did I play Last of Us 1 twice?
3
I don't think so. I think I only played that once as well. I also have Forgotten. I forget, did you like the game or not? Number 2. I know it was very controversial.
3 all.
Some things could have been done better.
4
Fair.
3. Sharapova.
Wasn't bad. I feel like when the big, I don't know, twist or whatever, like when they shift perspectives, let's say that. When they shift the perspective, I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I want to keep playing this.
5 4. Federer.
So that kind of like got in my head for just a little bit. But then once I did get into that section of the story, then I remember like really, really wanting to continue to play, which is not necessarily something that's been happening a lot with single player games for me recently. So the fact that that happened, that I was really like, I really, really want to keep playing. And like the next day I want to get on and continue the story. I think I have to go based off of that feeling. Like in my head, I'm just kind of like, I don't really know what I think about it, but I know the feeling was like I was really about it at the time. So that's where I'll give my thumbs up from. All right, we get into the third game again here.
30 love.
Sorry, yeah, the third game. Third set, I should say.
40 love.
2 tie breaks so far in this one. Never did a good job of making you want to be on the other side. There was, in my opinion, was where I think they can do better. Maybe mess with the timeline so you don't just meet her at that moment. Off the bat, I think I agree with you.
Love.
Is there something to be said for the fact that
Game.
how little you want to be there and then being forced to do it and really understand the perspective when you don't want to. Is there something to be said for that? I'm just asking questions out loud. I don't know if I agree or disagree with my own statement, but like, is it more impactful that we don't necessarily want to be on the other side and yet we have to be, and then by the end of it, like, there is a little bit of empathy?
30 love.
And that, like, transformation is kind of like the what they were really trying to get at for you. Because maybe that was a piece that I was, like, kind of missing. Because I think I probably felt the same way, that, like, I didn't really want to do this. Like, I don't want to be on, you know, Abby's side or whatever. I don't want to be on her perspective. Like, that's not something I was even thinking about. And that's probably, like, why in that moment I was like, I don't know if I want to keep playing here. But then the fact that it did end up, in my opinion, like, to be a gripping story anyway, maybe that was kind of the point. Maybe that was maybe your point is the disconnect that I had in that moment. I scratched my head in the middle of the play. I think they link her dad a little harder. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. And I think they should do that. Yeah, that's a good point from a TV perspective. I wonder how that would play out. How much more of a shift do they need? Can they do the same thing there? Or do they have to make that completely different? Thought that was getting past her. Almost didn't react. There we go. All right, we really got to win this game because she's going to serve after this, and we need to... Well, I said we really need to win this game as if it wasn't going to be over if I lose. Needed to win that point, too. Wow, on the spin serve, or sorry, the kick serve. That was too close. That ball looked like it got the outside of the line. Nice. Okay, 2-2. That means we just have to win a service game to get into the tiebreak. And if we can break serve here, we have a chance at winning with the serve. No. I kept going short side, and she wasn't getting, like, good shots back on me. But as soon as I went to the cross court, she popped one. I'm going to keep doing that for a second. Nope. You just got Kyle addicted to a mobile game. Maybe that's what he needs to get off MLB The Show. Is Kyle already level 100? Here we go. Chance to break serve here. Get through. All right, she's got really low energy. We're just going to keep moving her across the court. That was a bad one. Okay. All right, broke serve. Let's do it to him. That was the one time she needed to hold serve and didn't do it. Well, I should say, she probably did it all game, but like when it finally came down to it, we got the win where we needed it. She's back to full stamina though after that game.
30-15.
No way. He just... Did he start going backwards for some reason? Sometimes I feel like I don't have any control of the movement. The movement. He started walking? What do you mean he started walking? Oh, my character. Yeah. Thing. Alright, we talk smack about her messing up her serve. Let's see if we do the same. Messed up the first one. Second serve incoming. Where did he go? Where was he going?
3 games all. Third set. Tiebreak.
Man. We blew it. Average tennis thing. All right.
1-0. Federer.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
2-0. Federer.
Top spun that one, but that's okay. Back in the corner. Got to that one. All right. That's all I needed. Okay. 3-0.
Federer.
Back up, sir. He was stepping up like it was second serve against not Sharapova. That went out. No.
3-1.
I hit it too soon, but I like handcuffed myself or something. She's still, oh, I was going to say she had low energy after that. Now she does after the serve. Okay.
4-1. Federer.
Just keep her moving around. That's crazy.
4-2. Federer.
That was a huge return from her. Would have been 5-1 at that point. Cool.
5-2. Federer.
5-2. I think it goes to 7, right? Or did it go to 10 last time? I actually wasn't paying attention last time.
5-3. Federer. 5-4.
Just like that. She's back in the game. There we go.
6-4. Federer.
There it is, match point. Decided to go to her backhand on that one. What a shot.
Federer.
He says, good shot. Not at this point of the game. You gotta be locked in, Mr. Federer, sir. Right to the middle of the court there. All right, that one should push her just a little bit. I was hoping for a big setup there. And that's a dub. Okay, finally beat Sharapova.
2 sets. 1-3-4.
Oh my god.
4-3.
That was 3 tie breaks. And finally beat Sharapova. He really should be celebrating like he's on the top of the world, because he is right now. First serve percentage. And win percentage was different. He had almost the same number of aces. She had 16 unforced errors. That was the difference right there. So it was 70 to 69 points won. She won a total of 1 more point than me. That was a crazy game. I'm ranking almost top 10,000. Is that good? Should I be proud of that? Got some friends on the squad now. Okay, let's play some Overwatch. And see if my mouse and keyboard skills translate to being live on Twitch. Because they've been improving. And I'm going to play some ranked. And we'll see how it goes. It's been pretty okay. Pretty okay lately. Alrighty, let's get Overwatch open here. All right. I probably should play. I'll do a. I played Overwatch last week, but forgot. Let's do a comp game, and I'm just gonna do while I wait custom games. Hopefully, I get time to warm up here. Because usually it's like a 3 to 5 minute queue. But sometimes it'll just start right away, and then you didn't get time to warm up. So I try to usually do that beforehand anyway. Everything okay with audio and everything? Overwatch made some changes this season, and it was like to buff tanks and stuff, but I don't think the changes were that good. From what I've been seeing, I should say. I haven't really felt the difference. I don't play tank, and I think they seem pretty reasonable now. But I've been seeing a lot of people say that it's just not that good. Like, they're a little bit... Some of them are just too good, and some of the tanks are still not that good. When did they add damage tickers on the top of their heads? They've always had them. They even had them in-game, like, not just practice mode. But you might have to select them. Like, it might not be a default setting. Something yanking on my cord. I have a wireless function on this mouse, but I think the polling rate is way higher when I plug it in. So I've just been plugging it in. I think it's been a lot better. Now let's do one more kill with her. As you can tell, my aim is still very streaky. That'll come with time. Still in the learning stages. Well, let's do a tracking character with Dan's boy, Soldier 76. My tracking is actually somehow worse than my, like, one-taps. And my projectiles are even worse. But also, it has to do with, like, the way that I rest my arm, I'm pretty sure. Because I can feel a big difference when I, like, lift my arm off the table. And if I, like, my natural reaction is to just let it rest. The aim helper, as in, like, the cheat aim helper or, like, the aim trainer. But my natural tendency is to let my arm rest on the table, and I'm pretty sure that, like, affects my tracking. It gets a little bit better when I lift it off the table. But I can't remember to do it, and it's like not comfortable. There's like a whole sitting meta. That's the best part of a controller, is that you can just like chill and put your controller in your lap, and you're fine. When you play PC, you have to do like a whole sitting meta, and like if you're not sitting properly, you're not gonna like do as good as you could. So it's kind of dumb. Thing where you click the boxes fast. I have some aim trainers, but I don't have time for aim trainers. That's the problem. So I just come in and I warm up for 5-10 minutes. Usually when I play a game like this, I spend a little bit more time in the aim trainer at first and then go into the games. So I'll reduce the time of my warm up as time goes on, but this is where we're at right now. But the hardest part when I first started playing again on PC was like learning the keybinds. Learning the keybinds and just like making them feel natural. Like I could not remember like where to put my finger for certain abilities and stuff like that, and now that part's at least like fine. I don't really have to think about it too much. And since that's out of the way, now I can actually focus on hitting shots, or trying to. So here we go. Watch a Widow pop up and shoot me immediately. Nope, it's a Hanzo. Trying to get an angle on his headshot there. He is one. I walked into that. Gotta get out of the way of this Reinhardt. We're gonna go up. Tank is dead. Trying to get Soldier before he turns around. Something's burning over there. I'm gonna try to get up and out. We tried. I couldn't get out fast enough. I was trying to jump up, get onto that bridge, and turn that corner so I could get out of there, but kind of messed up my jump. You have an essay due in the morning? Oh no. Is it easy? Like, is it doable? Or are you just toast? Someone stop the payload. Okay, thank you. Close to ult here. Not that close, but kind of close. Alright, we gotta get out. Dang it. I'm not taking the blame on this one right now. 650 word narrative, so pretty easy because it's for college. Okay. Is it part of applications? You're not doing applications yet, right? Is it part of applications, or is it like... How is it for college? Why is it due? How did he get there? Is Bob dead? Bob's still alive. Dang. Oh, we got a kill with Bob. Might be enough to reset us in the right direction. I'm not doing headset right now. If I feel like it's handicapping me, then I'll turn on the headset after this, or switch to the headset. Okay, should be winnable here. Nice. Somebody was still there. I think they're dead now. Okay, not bad, not bad. Switching to Venture. Who were they on before? to Soldier and Hanzo. So Hanzo switched to Venture. Oh, I missed the Dynamite. I'm gonna try to get this Ana real quick. Our Sigma just ulted and I missed out on free damage, I think. Oh, I need to hit these shots. Those were the free ones. Where'd he go? He's on my right. I forgot there was a door on the other side of that because I never use it. So I was expecting him to be in the corner of that room and he just was not. Why are some headsets like 80 plus? 80 bucks doesn't even get you like a mid-range headset. To be honest, unfortunately. That's the interesting thing about just audio stuff in general. Oh no, he didn't die. Oh, I didn't realize someone was there. I'm gonna go back up actually. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing about like audio stuff is that there's huge range. Like there's no cap on how expensive stuff can get. There are so many ways to like upgrade audio. So it can end up getting like, I'm talking like thousands of dollars expensive. You can get headsets, microphones for thousands of dollars for sure. Did he knock Bob off the map? He did not. Thankfully, he's still up. Pretty good. We kept the tank occupied at least. And they got the other DPS. Nice. That should stagger them just enough. What the Ryan doing? He's kind of by himself, so. I'm kind of pinned down here. I shouldn't have gone here. Oh, I was hoping to knock him off the map there. But I shouldn't have been over there. Can't use my Beats when I'm in PS5 because Bluetooth audio isn't supported? Really? I didn't know that. Are you able to get like a USB adapter or anything like that? Does she still burn while underground? No, it cleanses. Okay. Let's get set up to take away this lane. Oh, he got me from there. I should have been on high ground in the first place, but here we are. Alright, we might be able to get a Bob back. We got some time. Got him pretty low. I think the BAP can get him. Nice. Okay, huge. He's out of the way, so we can come back, ult on the point, and we should be able to win this. Well, at least prevent them from taking the whole round. We'll see about winning the whole match after that, but good for the time being. Ooh. She can stall for a while, or they. Get him. Nice. Alright, big ult at the end. Already practicing the broke college kid life? Yeah, valid. No, it's tough. I feel like the Turtle Beaches were like the good gaming option. Those are usually kind of the go-tos for a lot of people. I have the Sonys that are like mid-range, high mid-range. But I also like have a bunch of headsets. Turtle Beaches are 60. Yeah, you have to get them like on sale if you want like a decent budget price. How about JBL? JBL might be around the same price.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross. Let's get this show on the road.
Camera's very far back. Let's zoom in a little bit. That's too close.
Reminds me of road trips when I was a kid.
Level 4. There we go.
Different world, and we'll never get it back.
Okay. Let's try not to choke this one. Saw somebody up there. They disappeared behind the corner, though. We're just going to jiggle until we see them. Until they come back. Oh, looks like they're not going to take a look. We got a Winton. Winton overwatched. Walked into that. That's cool. Should be a free kill for Winston. I think he's going to get healed up, though. Might be able to get a dynamite kill there. Nice. Good job, team. I'm going to play this little sign here. Get a lane. I can drop back that way if I need to.
One hand gives, the other takes away.
I'm going to push the soldier in a second here. Alright, some free dynamite damage. Let me fall. Don't really want to rely on the healers to heal, so you know how it be. How did the Echo get back there? Stayed alive long enough to distract him to the point where you got the point through the choke, or to the checkpoint. So I feel like I did my job, you know?
Just ain't big enough.
Pulled two of them back. Got one of them to die. Let me go from there. You're a Reaper. There's a Sigma. Alright, forced out his cooldown. Get some good damage on the Sigma. Oh, I could have killed him. Nice job from Moira. Could have killed him again. Choked again. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that dynamite. Would have been fat. I might have to ult this, but we'll see. I don't really want to stay on low ground here. Oh my god, I got out of it for once. I literally always get hit by that ultimate. Even when I think I'm outside of the ring, like it shows you a ring of where it's supposed to be in effect. And anytime I step out of the ring, I still get pushed in anyway. Sounds good. Have fun. Alright. Trying to get picked early, but I do want to get ready for a ultimate here. He's shooting so fast. That the Kiriko ultimate lets you basically reload and shoot really fast and stuff. So when Bob's in the ultimate, he does crazy things.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Soldier 76.
Put the shield up in the right time for him. Trying to stay safe and out of here, but we just got to push a little bit, so. There we go, there we go. Very cool. Hopefully somebody can push the payload from there. Winston kind of pushed him in the wrong direction. Moira's only the only one left.
Now to show
And I don't think we're winning off of that. And we don't have any more ultimates, so hopefully that Moira stays alive, otherwise she's gonna get our whole team staggered. And that's exactly what happens. Hey, come back. Come back. Never mind. Good play. Bad play for me. I think our tank back here was healing up and stuff. I was trying to tell him to come back, and he went in, but then it worked, which was the wrong play, but it worked. But then, then he came back. Then he was grouping up, and then I died. So, just gold gameplay. That's how it goes this ranked. I'm gonna try to back out completely here. I'm just trying to build up some ult charge as well, especially with my dynamite. What was he doing? Our tank might throw this, actually. It's like 2 or 3 times in a row where he just went in for no reason. I'm gonna try to get up high. I heard a Reaper coming up on me. Oh, he's down here. Hopefully that's enough. Ooh, I'm trying to clutch this out, but we were not able to get a whole team fight together. Nobody was grouping up. I know I like kind of got staggered there because I lost track of what was going on, but like I'm just trying to get some stuff done before like somebody dies at the wrong time, you know? We got a minute left to get through here. Torb's low, Torb's dead. All right, let's go up. Trying to take some fire from this turret. All right, hopefully that's enough to get something working. Ooh, he's low. Okay, good. Got one of them. I just needed a one shot, please. Okay, that last one got blocked. Okay, we killed the Torb. Sends one, and that should be good enough. No. There we go. All right. I feel like that was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But, we got through it. We got through it. That's all that matters. Big Boger fan right here. Did I die to that? I did die to that. Unfortunate. I didn't even realize he killed the Winston after that, too. That's crazy. Alright. Let's see. Might have enough time to do... If we get 2 wins here, might have time to get to gold 2. That would be cool. I think I placed in gold 4, I want to say. So, making some decent progress. A lot of times I've been like, I'll get to the top. I'll get like within one win of the next round, and then I'll tank back to the bottom of the division. But I feel like my aim has been steadily improving. There are times where I get like, if there's too many characters like on the screen, then I lose focus. And I start going all over the place, like trying to hit a shot so quickly so that I can move on to the next character. But in the process, I miss all the shots. So that's where I've noticed my aim get really out of whack. Pretty much anytime under pressure, and some of it's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time to get used to. But we'll see. I'll definitely play at least one more game, hopefully 2, and then we'll play some chess to finish out the night. What do you know? The White Sox lost today. Who would have thought? Didn't score until the 9th inning. Should I make the club Discord? Keeping up with the Red Sox as well. I am not. I'm not keeping up with the Red Sox. Not keeping up with the Yankees either right now. But that could change. Dan's a Red Sox fan, though. Me neither. Dan's a Red Sox fan. And Kyle's a Red Sox fan. Let's see. They lost today. And the record is 28-28. So they're in 3rd place in their division. Which is not bad. Like, they have a good division. So, like, all the teams that they play against are really good all the time. And they've been a team that hasn't, like, gotten too many players to the point where they've had any expectations in the last few years. And yet still, like, managed to compete with all those tough teams. You're mid, but you're mid in the AL East. It's like mid in the AL East is still, like, you would win the AL Central. You would have... You would be, like, you would win 60% of your games in the AL Central. All in on Celtics right now? True. They're in the finals, right? They already won? How did the Pacers get there? I didn't realize until the Celtics beat the Pacers that the Pacers were in the semis. That's kind of crazy. Who's on that team? Sabonis? Or did he get traded? Or did he get traded to? Yeah, he got traded for Halliburton, right? Is that what happened? Was that the trade? Any opinions about the Orioles? We got a lot of Orioles fans actually around. And they're a fun team. But not too many opinions. But they're good. Pacers got there because everyone they went up against kept getting hurt. That makes a lot of sense. Jaren Duran carrying. Pacers got Halliburton and Siakam. Okay. Let me go look at their roster real quick. Mavericks in the finals. Cool. Assuming they finish out the Timberwolves after, what, Game 5? Let's see about the Pacers. Nemard. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but that guy. Miles Turner, Naismith, Obi Toppin, TJ McConnell. Which Smith is this? Jalen Smith. Isaiah Jackson. They have Doug McDermott on this team. What a legend. I remember when Doug McDermott came into the league, and he would just, like, take these little floaters. Like I think he got drafted by the Bulls, I believe. He would take these little floaters, and they were just, like, just the weakest shots I'd ever seen in my life. And then he came back, like, the next season or something, like this next season or two, and he just started dunking on everybody. Yeah, I recognize these names, but I have no reference for how good these players are on the Pacers. There are a lot of names that I see pop up from time to time. And there's some guys that have been around like Siakam, but other guys that just I have not been following. Why so many ouch in baseball? Great question. Everybody's just learning how to get the most out of their body, but then they don't know. Some bodies just can't handle it. It's kind of crazy. Holy fall off, JK. Welcome back, Diablo. How was the episode? How'd the lady like it? There's a lot of disagreements about why there's so much ouch in baseball. The underlying reasons, people have disagreements on why it's happening. Generally, it's because everybody's throwing harder and getting stronger. But I feel like there's more context to it as well. Season 1 starts slow to her, so hey. All right, back in it. Match range goes up to gold 2. I don't think I've played this game since they've changed how they do matchmaking, which is you can have wide groups now, which means you can really play with anybody in ranked, any of your friends. So if you have a top 500 friend, you can play with a bronze friend. It affects how much progress you make. Like, whether you win or lose, I think you don't really gain or lose points if you have such a wide range between players. But you're allowed to queue with them, you're allowed to play with them. But the matchmaking was, like, broken. I don't know if they ever fixed it. So you'd get, like, 20-minute queues. I think they fixed it in one way, which was, like, you were getting, like, that thing, if you are too far apart in ranking, they call it a wide group. And it's a different type of matchmaking than regular groups. But then they were calling certain groups wide, even though they were pretty close together. So that part was kind of broken. So I think they fixed that. But I don't know if wide groups in general that are, like, actually supposed to be wide groups, I don't know if they fixed that so far. Season 1s are always slow, but the story build-up is good. What's your opinion on Season 1 of... whatchamacallit? Avatar, though. Okay, we're going to move back here. Not really able to get the res for my teammate. I'm just going to throw a dynamite in there and hope it hits somebody who's walking up. Or clear the area for us. I'm kind of standing in the open here, and I don't want to do that. We do have a Reinhardt, though. Reinhardt in gold is always good. At the higher levels, not so much. But in gold, yes. We take those. She's excited. I'm going to try to jump up, I think. We got someone on point, so... I was trying to give an angle so my Moira could see me, but she wasn't looking. Trying to get some heals. What should I do my college essay on? Didn't like it initially either, especially at the time in the desert and the library. It was meh until they defeated Ozai. Wasn't Ozai at the end, or was that at the mid-season? Resurrecting the moon? Wasn't Moon second season? Or was that the end of first season? Wait, who was the... Oh, General Zhao. That's what I was thinking of. My timeline is off. You're talking about General Zhao? Never ask me again. Water, earth, fire. I was hoping we could get something before the rest of the squad showed up. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed E instead of left where I was trying to strafe. I was pressing an ability button, so that's on me, but like... Their Cassidy's pretty decent. He's got the movement too. Keeps doing these crazy strafes. And I'm not prepared for that. General Zhao's chicken. Okay, Dan, you had points. Need to play out of the effective range of this Cassidy. What am I hitting? There's a post. There's a column behind me. Okay, we might save the ultimate here. Oh, huge dynamite. Oh my god, that was the fattest dynamite of all time. It's still killing people. That might have been the fattest dynamite of all time. Yeah, we are gonna ult this one. Freaking Cassidy's here again. No! Why? The Mercy probably should have come up with me, but that is also my fault for using my mobility to get up there and that I didn't have an out. So, obviously, still my fault. Pretending I know what's happening now. We have to get the top ticker. We got to get it all the way to the blue side. And in the meantime, click heads. And try not to die. I died on that? That was crazy. This dude is going to chase me all the way around. Understandable. No! Why? Why am I stuck on that? I want to see how it looked on that side. Oh my god, dude. Literally just move around, bro. You'll be okay, I promise.
Keep going. All of us.
College admission essay. You should talk about the Dude Food stream and the Dude Food experience. So I feel like that's the most important thing from your formative years. Just have 2 supports on payload here. Nice. Alright, we're not going to push too far. Excuse the grandma. The grandmother? Just trying to help our Moira out there. Keep an angle on this corner. Cassie's going to step through in a second. Yep. Okay. I'm going to die to the AoE. Freaking... Dang it. I feel like I did my job in that fight. This is inclusive of spelling mistakes. Should I write down the tragic ending of Dude Food, but then resurrecting from the ashes? Why do I have to end, though? Oh, like when I stop streaming? Could be valid. See if the tank does anything about that. Not really going to peek that. I don't really have anybody to work with there. I was just trying to get out. Ooh, Mercy with the res. Thank you, ma'am. We are live and kicking. Probably a bad time for her to ult. Did he get somebody? She's hard to fight when she's ulting. Not because, like, she is a little bit harder to hit, but also she, also I get the spawn advantage here, so it's definitely bad. But, she also, like, regens her health really fast. Retired, realized he didn't want to play baseball anymore, came back. The full parallel is there. I like it. I'll accept that one. How do you get ult again? Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I was trying to slide to the left. Nice. Good teamwork. Went the wrong way again. They're going to res. And we're going to try to get out. So far, so good. Where'd he go? No. This character, you build up charge with this shot, this projectile shot, and then you get a hit scan like burst shot right afterwards. So you can see the little number in the middle of my screen. That's the amount of charge that I have for the shot. You kind of go from there. Did not think a tank was going to be behind that wall there. Dude, fool. Notice my Chrome tab was muted. I've been doing that a lot lately. How you doing, Z? What's new, man? I kind of thought I was still in spawn. Like, I thought that door was still the spawn door, but it is what it is. 5.5 years of experience into a page and a half? I think so. This Junkrat probably thinks I'm really dumb, which is probably valid. No! It's so hard to tell, like, how far... Does it even show the distance? Maybe it does. Oh, it does show the distance. Okay. Anyway, I just thought it was, like, hard to tell how far we were from the end, so I just dove in to try to touch. Because you need to touch to trigger overtime so that the game doesn't end. But it was a little farther than I thought, so I didn't actually need to go in. Can you talk about the opposite? What would be the opposite? Challenge your brain and you'll find out what you want to talk about. How everyone should become a hermit. Why not? You know? Why not talk about that? This Cassidy was really good. Surprised to see that dude in bronze. I don't know who it is, but they were snapping some shots all game. So you can start there. Are you playing to Duke, Dan? Tell him how you're the next Steph Curry, LeBron hybrid. I'm sure Yukon would love to hear about why college is irrelevant. Trip or life experience that made you learn something. How about... This will be the last Overwatch game, or we're going to go to chess after this. How about... Trip to Dude Food Land. Chicago. How many people do you think that, talk about video games in their college admission essays? 10%? That'd be a crazy number. Battle Pass goes to level 80, so we are still a ways away. Is this skin cool? The gun's kind of cool. It's got a little tail thing, little scorpion tail on the back of his backpack. Can't really zoom in, I think. The gun's kind of cool, but I don't like the skin itself. It just needs like another color, you know? Like if this part was orange too, it's like a little rusted or something. It's just gray all the way through. The orange accents. The top is kind of okay. But let me show you my Baptiste skin. This is like, this is the mirror watch. So basically the good guys, they turn into bad guys, and the bad guys turn into good guys. So make them like have the Soldier 70, or the Ana skin actually. But this is my current Baptiste skin, and I like it a lot. This is like an epic skin. This isn't even... This is a purple skin. The pants are still plain, but like, I love the red with the texture at the top. Being social and video games, that can be a topic. Z's gonna write about Dude Food C. Z gets it. You have to write one this year, Z? Probably write about designing games but not playing them. I did a whole essay on a video game for my writing section of the GREs. It was so crazy that that was a question when I went off. What was the question? Just generally about playing video games? You ever get that feeling when you want to play a random game that you know you shouldn't? Well, I gotta know what game that could be if it's not MLB The Show. No? Dan's doing his. which I thought was a little early, but that's cool for him. It sounds like it's like a school assignment for college, so that it's ready to go, from what I gathered. Did I write anything about video games when I was going to college? I don't think so. I didn't play that much video games before college. I played like a decent amount of MLB like for 1 year before college. And I played a lot during college, but not before. Before I just played like a little bit on the weekends, so I wasn't allowed to play on weekdays. It was about 2 hypothetical competing games, and I went into minutia they were not prepared for. Nice. I'll give you a cookie for an exact copy of your college admission. What kind of cookie? For me right now, the game is Madden 23. Do you have the game already? Or would you be buying it in order to play it? 2 cookies. You can drive a hard bargain. 2 Scooby snacks? Ruh-roh, I might have to take this deal. What did I write my college admission about? I remember the process of writing it, but I don't remember what I wrote them about. You went to a tech school. I wouldn't want that. True. Put in like 7 to 8 seasons in Panthers franchise, but I get no real progress from it. Gotcha. You don't get progress for like, what's it called? For like your mutt team?
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Is that what you're saying?
You have a bandit?
Sounds like you're a terrible GM then.
Who do you think I am?
That was my
Someone who carries...
basketball,
Guess not.
what's it called? Fantasy basketball like team name was terrible GM. And that's the only time I ever won a league. And I didn't even like pay attention half the year, I think. I paid attention a lot at the beginning, but then I stopped. My name was Terrible GM, and I think I won that one.
Systems fired up and ready to engage.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hey,
We got a Diva. Is that Cassie from the last game? I don't think so.
attackers incoming.
That would have been good, though. Someone close? What was I hearing? Diva just bailed on me. She had a free kill up there. Oh, I thought I was going to go down a second earlier. That's okay, it worked out. See, this is where, like, I'm trying to hit 4 people at once, and you cannot do that. Alright, let's reset. Let's reset the mouse here. Reset location, I mean. Alright. Got away with it. Okay, I think a couple big plays are going to turn around for us. I think I walked into the orb, yeah. We should win this, though. Our team just needs to be a little aggressive.
My ultimate is charged.
I think we're chilling. Do I make it how I think I'm the avatar? That's a leap to take. You could do like a metaphor thing. But I feel like that would take a lot of thinking. See if the mage tries to walk in here. Try to save my teammate. Did not work. Providing a different point of view, and they love that stuff. Signing up for Dude Food Fantasy Baseball. Yeah, I feel like you were like the worst team both years. Oops. Wrong button. Diamond Dynasty makes dubs by the cards game. Story games platinum. Panthers franchise. I just go 17-0 win Super Bowls and it's not even fun. Gotcha, gotcha. I mean, you can certainly do something with a metaphor about the Avatar. No question. Well, I feel like fleshing out a whole metaphor like that is going to be tough. Okay, it didn't hit me, thankfully. Where's the mercy? Well, I did not want to do it like that. My team got all the way on this side.
Now to show 'em that I mean
Societal perspectives, contemporary issues, Washington Post think pieces. Just thoughts out loud. Hey. My finger lagged. I don't think we need a Widowmaker, buddy. I mean, it might work, but... let's see what they really want to do. Where did they Suzu? They're just out here wasting abilities in the back. There we go. Getting a couple shots. They're going to get res in the back there. I'm standing in front of my sniper, but that's okay. I just wanted to get in so I could do that. No, I missed them all. Bob should be enough to stabilize us for a second. No, we're still going to lose.
Step it up, Bob.
Not my fault, though. I feel like I timed it just well enough. Like, I think I got him as... used it as soon as I got him, but, like... I feel like we should have been able to win that. In the sense that I didn't... it wasn't right away a waste. It came a waste afterwards. Alright, I probably should play somebody else, but I don't really want to. Because we have the... we have the character that can one-tap, obviously, with the sniper. We're not doing anything, but, like... if you've already got your sniper and they're not doing anything, it's not worth it for me to play Ashe, I think. I'll just play a character who can spray a little bit, lay down some cover damage, and go from there. Better yet, how anyone can be a reincarnation. It's giving philosophy major, though. You might pigeonhole yourself on that one. 749 point perspective on why I am, in fact, the Avatar. How I think I'm a reincarnation of someone famous. Depends on how literal you get with it. They might think you're just crazy.
We're in this together. All of us.
I should crush
Okay, let's get specific, though. Like, what if it's a... okay, so let's say you're doing an Avatar metaphor. What could it be a metaphor for?
I'm advising my prey.
You could do something about the Avatar state, and when you, like, really get locked in on accomplishing a task, that could be, like, your Avatar state. And how you find these moments where you excel past your peers. And that's, like, when you get into your Avatar state. You could do something where you're well-rounded, so you're the Avatar because you are capable of being competent in a lot of different subjects, or really spectacular in a lot of different things. And that makes you feel like the Avatar because some people are really good at one thing, but you're really good at a lot of things. You could talk about how It's really important for you to be successful, but it's been more important for you to lift up the people around you, like Aang does. Journalism, maybe. About how he's the last of a dying dead breed. Journalism actually works for this one. I like that. I feel like journalism's good for Dan. I feel like that's a good choice. AI is not taking my job. It'll evolve. It won't be the same, but yeah, it's not gonna disappear because of AI. But there are other things like other disappearing, like print and stuff like that. I think was more of what he's talking about. Dude Food's got good ideas. Thank you, Alan Iverson.
Might have to adjust my approach.
All right. Do I want to play a different character? Probably. This is not working. How did he whiff that?
Powered and ready to fire.
Where the Junkrat going? Who out here? If I get a knife, I'm toast. Ooh, Moira saved me. Thank you. Oh, I walked into a grenade. No. The one who jumps to be the first to deliver a scoop, even if it is wrong. True. How social media affects societal norms. Like it's probably good. Like, but I have a feeling that they get a lot of that. I just don't know if it's like necessarily a high school topic that you guys talk about a lot. I'm sure you do. And if so, maybe not. Just because I think they probably hear that a lot. Alright, we distracted him long enough. That's fine. Did she get the ult out or no? Oh, she didn't finish the res. She didn't die. She just like walked away from the res, I think.
We're going against the odds.
Junkrat's still alive. Let's see if I can go help my Reinhardt. Alright, we should be able to stagger them off of that. There we go. My team almost left the point.
Efficient design at work. Disrupting. This ends now.
Alright, kind of wasted my ult, but we really needed to get through this point anyway, so I'm okay with it. We'll reset. We'll try to get another ult for next point. There's a big kill. Oops. Ooh, she got back to full health on that. No. All right. My cousin works for New York Times. Ooh. Can you give me a job in 5 years? Nice. Imagine showing up to work one day and Dan's just there. Got him. He trapped me, and I got him while I was in his trap. That's devastating. We're going to pretend like he didn't already get me 14 times in this game, but... Get me out of there. Okay, okay. Which way are they going? Okay, I think they can take care of that. I don't need to ult yet. They let the Mercy get away. And the Junkrat's coming from behind us. Okay, good enough. Okay. We hit a shot one time. Wow, he flew out of there. Oh, I missed it. Okay, got the second one. We gotta make sure we don't leave the point here, so we gotta keep an eye on the contest and the timer. Okay, did she fade into us? No. She faded out somewhere. There we go. If we can stagger that, it'll be huge. Let's go. She just yeeted a knife at me. Our Reaper managed to die over there? That's not good. Let's back out of that one. Ooh, the Moira could have died. There it is. The Moira dies. Where does she put that? She put it right here. We're going to pop ult here. Oh, I put it into the payload. It's fine. It wasn't going to do that much anyway. Okay. We're coming up on the end of time here. The Diva's still alive? Okay. She's out of mech. Moira's one. Alright, not bad. Oh, we really turned that around. 27 and 10. I'm pretty sure I was 11 and 10. And then we got like, I think we got 16 in a row there. Helping with connections. Tell them to make a dude food category. Just started there and doing AI stuff. Oh, that's crazy. He's a big Yankee fan. We turned it around, but also like it was turned around at the time that this person switched to Reaper. So like we did better, and I had some shots there for sure. But it's like one person makes a change, and then it changes the whole team dynamic. Like all of a sudden, the Reaper was up in their face, and I could do my thing in the back. So you know, I was kind of using the same character when I wasn't doing great either. But they make a change, and it just changes like how I get to play as well. They do still have a decent amount of long-standing subs, but mostly print is dead and it's all online now. That's crazy. Do they have demographics for the subscriptions? I want to know how many young people are getting print. Is it, I want to know if it's like actually 0 under 35 years old. Or do people just have it for memes? Actually, I think my brother had like a... Was it a time subscription? During college? So maybe it's not 0. Maybe he was the only one. consider young person under 30 or 25? Under 20 is a kid. Is a child, small child, infant. And yeah, pretty much like under 35 is young. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Hope you feel better and work goes great. And catch you next time. Ooh, I'm still young. I think millennials are young. So maybe I think that gets into 40 now. But I don't know if you can really say a 40-year-old is young. But there's like people in chat who are around that age. But I've known them since they were before that age, so it just feels like they're still that age. Kind of like Dan is still 12 years old. And graduating high school. Oh my god, she's still alive. And full health. There we go. I want to kind of push this person back a little bit. Here's somebody coming that way too. No, there's the Reaper. I want us to get this corner for free, and in overtime your spawns are a lot longer. So it's definitely not impossible. Okay, we did something. Gaming. We're gaming. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gaming. He was a man because he was 40, so under 40 it is. Perfect. Graduated in 368 days. It's a good pick from them to go Pharah because we don't really have any counters to them right now. I could have gone back and switched actually, but I didn't realize they had switched. Make sure we don't leave the point here. That will end it. It's a good ult from them, but you know, we got pretty far with, I think we had like 30 seconds on the clock or something, maybe a minute. I think it's a minimum of a minute. But we got plenty far. So they are going to have 3 minutes and 40 seconds, which is a lot of time. I'll make us. Do I switch now? I think I can switch because I don't want them to start on Pharah. Pharah with this team, if I'm on Sojourn, it's a little harder to hit her. You know what? We were doing good on Sojourn. I'm gonna risk it.
We're in this together. All of us.
Like, you still can hit her, but there's like smaller windows of opportunity. The way Ashe can just kind of like pick her out of the sky and you're fine. With Sojourn, you have to build up your charge shot to make it a little easier to hit the Pharah. But still doable. Are you cooking right now? That last fight there was not bad for me. Not bad at all. I almost got myself pinned down and walked right into the Grav, the Zarya ultimate, which kind of just holds you in place. But I had a couple cooldowns remaining, and I think I was still ulting, so I was able to get some value out of it in the end. More Zarya gaming. There's Pharah coming around the left side. Can't really do anything from there for now. She's one. Trying to make sure she didn't get rezzed. I don't think they got the res off. The Mercy just had to leave. There we go. Okay, that's why I was like, okay, if we can stay on Sojourn, I think we're going to be okay.
Heads up.
Nice. That's big. All right, still on the same comp, I think. So I just need to build up my charge shot on the tank, basically. And then I'm going to save it until... Oh, Mercy was 1. I had an opportunity, so I burned it. Ooh, got away with it. I missed that second shot, which I needed to hit. Moira's got ult already. I was hoping to kill their Mercy, but Mercy got away. Not good. Did you get anybody? Do I hold ult? I don't think there's any point in like trying to win this fight, so I'm just gonna hold my ult.
Keep a lookout.
I don't think our Moira sees him. Thank God she saw him right at the end.
I'm ready to overclock. This ends now.
Tough. It was a little too close. I was a little too close. I should have been farther away.
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together.
So far, we've been holding down the Pharah, though, so I'm not going to switch.
Not so fast.
Okay, Pharah's pretty low. What is it, 30 seconds? Okay, they still will probably get to touch here, but we can stagger them. So they're going to come in, hopefully, one by one. Because one person's going to have to come in and try to touch the payload. And as long as, like, we don't feed up there, which our team is trying to give it up the best they can. But we should be able to get somebody to touch. Huge kill. We're going to try to make sure that Mercy doesn't get a res up in this area. She got the res on the payload for the tank, which is not good either, but you know what? We'll take it.
The honor of a lifetime.
She's going to run out. Yeah, she didn't get the touch. Too late. Too late. A good comeback there. We get to 50 kills on that one. As soon as like our teammate switched to Reaper, then it was smooth sailing. Up until that point, the team was struggling. Everybody was struggling, but that one switch just made everything turn around. I don't know if it's because they're just better at the character, or maybe they were exploiting something that the other team was doing poorly, but that was good. Team worked well there. All right. It was a good amount of Overwatch for today. That was fun. Battle Pass. Finished level 68. And let's play some chess to finish out the night. Play maybe 3 games of chess. That's what we'll probably end up having time for here. We'll do a window capture. That was fun. That's where Overwatch is like the most fun. Overwatch has just as many complainers. Oh, probably just as many complainers as any other game. MLB The Show, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I'm not good enough at Overwatch to complain the way that I can complain about MLB The Show. So it's still fun for me. For other people, Overwatch is as annoying as MLB The Show is for a lot of us. But for me, it's a good time. Let's switch to chess. Hopefully you guys can see everything up there. Switch the category, and here we go. All right, I haven't done my puzzles yet, so let's do daily puzzle. Don't lose. Dang. Almost guaranteed. This can't be it because it's going to take there. I didn't mean to actually move it. A lot of times these puzzles end up with, you have to like start with a sacrifice. So let me see. I think this is probably the move. Yeah. All right. So that. If I go here, he can take that. If he goes here, if I go here, that's in check. He can take that. So do I just leave it in check? Is that the play here? Oh, there's another rook back here. Okay, so if I go here, then rook takes that spot and they can't take it back. He can move out here, but he can't because the pawn's there. All right, so let's do that, and then we're going to go in, and then it's solved. That's the first time I've actually like figured out a puzzle. Usually I just like try stuff and eventually it works. But that was the first time I've actually like figured out how to do it. Is that progress, or do I go back to to being bad at them tomorrow again? We'll find out. Let's do a puzzle rush real quick. You get 5 minutes to do puzzles. If you miss 3, then you lose. The first 5 are usually just like one move checks. It's nothing crazy. We can go into here. It's fine. Sure. Black to move. All right, now we've gotten 4. Maybe this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. But it looks like it's just another check. These puzzles have to be mate in 1. Oh, this is kind of like that play I didn't do against you yesterday, Jackie. Not exactly because it was from a diagonal, but it was like the same type of check. If you hadn't pointed that out to me, I probably would have got both of those puzzles wrong, actually. If I go here, I'm not protected by. Oh, I'm protected by this bishop, actually. Sometimes it's hard to see when you weren't the one to like set up your pieces. So it's hard to see like what is actually where. So far, so good. Go here. Boom, boom, boom. If I take this is a multi-step process. If I take this one first, there's nothing protecting me over. Actually, there is. Yeah. Overthinking that one. I forgot I had that queen already protected. This is an interesting one. It's got to be this. If I go in here, no. If I go here, yes. And now I can go here, I think. No. What is left there for me to do here? Okay. So I didn't put it in check, but I won the piece. Trapped a piece. All right. So we can put in check with the queen. I assume that's the play. And then probably get back into check here. Take that. Oh, that's not the move. I probably had to go straight in. That was good, though. We got a 12 streak. That's the highest streak I've ever gotten. So I think we're making improvements. Who really knows, though? Not me. I do not know. Okay. So this is protected by my rook. That one would take that there. So we're going to go here. If I go here, that doesn't really do anything. If I step forward, that doesn't do anything. So I think if I have to put him in check, nope, I guess not. I didn't really think that part through, but like, I thought that was going to be the last option. So I just went for it. Could take the rook. The rook's protecting. Oh, there's two that can get me. So the pawn's going to get me, then the king's going to get me. The queen could get me here too. So let's just try taking with the rook and see what happens. Nope. Camera, by the way? Okay, thank you. Fix that. Okay. They're supposed to get harder by day of the week. Oh. That one was just queen all the way up, yeah. Okay. Good job improving, though. We got to 927. Is that like what they expect to happen at that elo? That's interesting. There's puzzle battle as well, but we're not going to play that because we don't have that much time. So I got my puzzles out of the way. Let's play a couple, probably a couple games. Does it say Elite Division? Elite Division Gamers? Push me into check. Alrightio. See if they want to trade. They do not want to trade. We will go here. Kind of stifle them a little bit. They can't take the pawn. They could take this and then lose their queen. They could take this and lose their queen. Or they could just stay there. And we can go do some other stuff in the meantime. Does that help? I don't think it helps them. Let's see if I can set something up here. I don't really want to go out with this queen or this knight because I wouldn't be able to do too much over there. Just bring the other knight out. Let's keep going. No. Do I lose a piece no matter what? I don't think so. If I go here. Oh no, I walked into this knight. Wait, so I lost that knight, but I can still survive this one. So let me go here. Yeah. Wait, did I not have a pawn for that? Shoot. All right, we're going to hold off on that. I don't need to move that right now. This could take, the king could take that queen, and this pawn's protected for now. So we are going to do something else. Yes. Or if I just move my bishop. Queen will probably go here so that I can't take the knight. And then we can go to, no, we can't check from here. I will go step forward one. And then we will try to check after that. No, because the queen's going to be there. I assume the queen's going to move here. They do not move the queen. So let's force out the queen a little bit more. Nothing. These knights really aren't in position to protect this knight or this queen. So let's see what happens. Like I could force a queen trade here, but like they kind of probably wouldn't mind a queen trade, so I don't necessarily want to just give it up for free at that point. Not for free, but I'm so far behind in pieces. I guess I'm cracked at the game. Insane at the game. We take those. We take those all the way. You know what? I feel like I've lost enough games on time when I had like major advantage. So we're just going to take a random resignation from the middle of nowhere. Absolutely, we are. I don't think that's what they were trying to do. Let's just go here, I guess. So we got a free pawn. Still protected by this knight, so I'm going to leave that actually. If they want to take it, they can. And we will do something else. Well, it's protected by the knight, but then the knight can come get this one. So I probably should have protected this, actually. Let's just do that. If they take that, I'm just going to take it, so that's fine. And in the meantime, this knight's not really doing anything right now, so there's a reason for that because they're blocked by the other bishop, so we're going to let that happen, I guess. Sure, why not? Wait, was that bishop? Could that bishop have taken there? Yeah, they could have, but it was protected. So not really a positive play for them in the end. Huh? Is this what it's like playing against me? I will... Oh, I can't because this king is protected by that. I can't really move this pawn right now, so I need to move my king. I think I would have gotten in trouble if they ended up taking this pawn. I think I might have been in trouble. Okay, in position to take the rook. There's a lot of wide open space here. I don't know if that does anything for me. But actually, I can go here. I can take that knight if he doesn't move. I might actually take this trade. I'm only up a bishop, actually. But if I take this, they'll take that. I'll take the pawn. I might take this trade. I gotta move one of these. Nerd food out here. What up, Dante? We're trying. We're trying to be as nerd food as possible. You know how I'll be. What you playing? I could actually take this pawn for free. Becker coins disconnected will auto resign in 30 seconds. Sometimes that just happens for a second. They have a Brazil flag, I think. Brazil flag, yep. So I don't know if they're not in the country. I guess you don't really need too much ping. It does show your ping bars, but hooray! Another game abandoned. That means we have time for one more. What's the new ELO? 350. The last person hung their pawn. They brought a knight out to here, and then I just took the pawn for free. What am I playing? Nothing, but I'm about to get started on Diablo. Started as in like you haven't played before, or just started for the night. Either way, sounds like a great time. Heard good things. You got a lot of wide open space to bring these pieces down, but not really giving him anything to work with yet. Let's just do a little bit of this. Try to bait the bishop. Any way I can get into check here? I can with this queen. So I'm going to bring this piece forward. Just starting, good stuff. Let me know how it goes. I guess I don't really know. I'm trying to picture it, and I guess I don't really know how the game actually plays. But I feel like it's one of those games where like I can't picture it, but then when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's that game. You know what I mean? We just finished up some Overwatch, and we finished up some, whatchamacallit, Topspin today. That was fun. Really fun Overwatch game to end the game, end the stream, end the Overwatch section of stream, I should say. Can I check here with a knight? I don't think so. No, I can, but it's not free. I'm going to get taken all over the board with that. There's nothing else free I can take here, so I'm going to leave my queen here for a second, and I'm going to step this forward, and we'll let that take. We'll take this. It'll break up some of the pawns here. My queen is now under duress, and I guess we got to get out. All right, so they're forcing my queen out. But if I can get into this row, I think I can take some pawns. But I have to be careful because there's like a couple of diagonals, a couple of spots where I don't want to get stuck in. So I always do that. I'll take a piece like that and then end up in a bad spot. We'll just say it that way. Do I bother trading? I'm only up 2 pawns, so I don't think so. If I was up other pieces right now, I probably would choose to trade. But I'm not going to right now. So do the same thing with the bishop. We're going to move the bishop through. This I can take for free, right? Now my king is protected, so I think they thought they were going to go through for free. But the king's protected now. They can't take that, so we can trade bishops if they want, basically. Wasn't a good idea. Well, trade bishops, but then also trade queen if they wanted to. So not what I think they thought they were about to do. They just like got ahead of themselves and didn't realize I basically accidentally protected this piece. If I go here, they have to do something because they won't be able to take my queen. They'll be in check. This might be kind of advantageous because that bishop is... Oh, it's because it's blocking the freaking... Too bad. It could have been a cool idea. Let's go and check this way. Nope, that's a pawn. So not a lot of good spots for me here. I'm going to back out. Short horror film. Oh no. Oh man, that sucks. Well, hopefully you survived. Let's take that. But at least you're back playing it, right? Did it keep you up at night? That used to happen to me a lot when I was younger. At least now, like if I get jump scared or something before bed, it's not too bad. Sometimes, but not too bad. All right, so they're taking away that. That's fine. I'm not really in danger yet. So if I go here, I'm in check, but I get taken by the pawn. So I really just want to get some of these pieces moving. I could go back here, get that, come get this. I don't know if there's just too many things in a row to do, though. Like, I feel like that strategy would get... Something would happen in the meantime where I wouldn't be able to actually go through with it. So let me... Castle. And then we're going to try to bring the bishop up here on the next play if we can. Or we move this forward and we try to get this bishop over here. But this bishop would not be protected, so that's probably not going to be the move, but we'll see. Decided to play some golf instead and take it easy. Stayed up a little bit later to take it easy. Smart. All right, bishop is protecting this queen. If we trade queens, we're up a bishop and a... Is it worth it? Well, I'm going to check anyway. The thing is, if I check... No, they can't step up here, so they can't block me with their own king. Nothing can really happen here. So I was going to say, if the king could step up and something could block it, then they would either get my bishop or get my queen on the next play. But since I think the bishops can't really get taken in the next one, we're okay to do this. And actually, yeah, I think I can take the... No, because the knight's still protecting the rook. All right, can I check with either of these pieces? I can check into here. That gets taken. It doesn't do anything. And I can't check with this knight. However, if I go here... nope, the knight can take that. Not really worth it. I can go down here, put him back in a check. Might be worth it. Let's try it. And then I could... If this knight moves, I can get the rook. I don't watch many movies or TV shows. I'm not experienced with any type of horror stuff. Gotcha. I have watched maybe one horror movie in my life. It scarred me. And it wasn't even like one that people consider scary. It was like a... What's it called? Paranormal Activity 3. And that thing like scarred me. Like I couldn't fall asleep for like 4 months. And so I really haven't tried after that. I feel like I might be able to handle it at this point in my life, but I don't want to try, you know? It's like, why bother at this point? All right, so king got out of the way. They are blocking it, but we could trade. Trade a couple pieces there. The only thing they could take it with, oh, they could take with the knight. But the knight's in like a good position here where he was blocking a lot of other things for me. So I just need to get these other pieces activated, I think. Let me get this bishop out here. If I take that, what happens? I can put him in check. Oh, let's just do that. No. We're going to do that. If he wants to take that with the knight, then we can just take this. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Winnie the Pooh Killer movie wasn't even scary. It's just a weird movie. They made a apparently they're making a big budget sequel. I did not realize how bad I'm doing on time in this game. That's not good. I didn't realize at all. I'm gonna have to make some quick moves here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the knight here. If they trade, that's fine. I can take that, put him in check. Maybe we'll just start forcing some trades. Because now we're up 2 pieces, and I'm okay if we trade now. Depending on where they move this, whatever they do on this play, if they move the queen on this play, I might be able to get checkmate. Because I can get the queen here, and then it protects all 3 of these spots, and it's protected by the knight. So they pretty much have to take the knight. So we'll see. So comically bad, since it was also my first movie since like high school. No way. Do you not like other kinds of movies in that case? Or just like nothing's interested you? They've got a lot of time to work with since I handed them a few minutes. Didn't even realize. All right, I think I can win on that. No. Yes. Yeah, I think they saw it. Because I think if I take here and then can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. They could do nothing else. Yes, I think the next move was a checkmate. Cool. Let's play one more. I know that it's probably a bad idea because I could just end it on a win, but, you know. We ball. Yeah, they're just going to start abusing some of these IPs that are now, what's it called? Public domain. Former entertaining is watch baseball and weekend golf, so I think I'm good. Fair enough. That's where I was at for a long while, I would say. I've just been playing like a bunch of different games, but also I'm just like busy with life stuff, so that's probably better for now. Bing chilling for the moment. Here the knight gets taken. Let's do. Is that something? Not really. We're gonna do that later. Let's do this instead. Okay, they take that. I take that. Boom, boom, or boom, boom. So let me step up this pawn. Is that the right idea? Maybe not. Oh, yeah, because that's the second layer. Yeah, yeah. Because they have 2, 3 moves that they could put into this piece, basically, so I didn't want that to happen. Now, this is not free. But I can make them make a choice. If I take here, then they can take here, or I get to take their queen, which they won't do. So if they take that, it still doesn't get me in a good position here. So let's do this. We're going to move the bishop up. from there, we can at least force something to happen there. And then we can maybe start taking this pawn, see what happens on this side. Depends on whether we're being offensive or defensive. Omnomnom. Good luck. Appreciate you, Joe. How you doing, man? I didn't get a chance to look at your games, but I did see that you were rated like 1600, which is pretty sick. So I might have to check that out at some point. What elo is considered grandmaster? Is it like 2400? I haven't bothered looking what's up there because it's too intimidating. All right, so if I do this, this knight comes in. If I do this, this knight comes in. I take that pawn, but this is protected there. So let's just see what avenue they want to take if I go here. Let's just see what happens. 2500. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't realize this bishop still had me in check. So I could take this. We can still take that. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I think we still win on pieces overall if we go that route. If they come here, I can still take that. Yeah, I think I still have a good setup here. So yo, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man? You on the chess grind tonight? It was my last game of the night, but we did win. We won like 2 games where someone abandoned. I can't even remember. Did we win 2 or 3 here? But like someone abandoned when they were like winning by a lot. And then I think we got a couple resignations. One of them was like it was going to be a checkmate on the next move. I was going to checkmate them on the next move. And the other one, I can't remember. Oh, shoot. I forgot that's still in check. Okay, so let me force this out at least. And then that's still a pretty good setup, I think. There's some moves I can make here depending on what they try to do. Like if they go there, I take that, and they take it, and then I can just move out of check, but then they lose their queen. If they take this, I think they've boxed themselves in, right? Because they also cannot check from where they are. And in order to like get my queen, I can't really do anything. So yeah, I think they've boxed themselves in. They're going to lose one of their pieces here. So their question is, how much damage can they do in the meantime? And that answer is enough, because is it worth it to trade here? I think it is. They have the lead, actually. I didn't realize they had the lead. I think I'm going to trade. I could have also I might have been able to move here, protect my queen with the knight, and then they're still kind of in the same spot. They probably would have backed their bishop out. So let's try this. Because if they step through, I lose my queen anyway. But then they lose their rook if they try to do that. So let's try this. I think I probably should have moved the queen here and then protected it. I think that previous play I messed up a little bit. Completely went in and they abandoned the game. We take those. I've I've lost enough games on time. Actually, the last game I was losing, like I was down 3 minutes on time without realizing, and we got them into basically we were going to force checkmate. So thankfully that one didn't go bad. It could have gone south real quick. I'll trade bishop for knight. Or sorry, bishop for queen. No, because I lose my queen too. I forgot that this. Yeah. All right, we'll take that. I think they'll probably move the rook down, so they have to force me to make a decision. I think that makes the most sense. But I still have opportunities because I can take that and then that. So it's not really a winner for them. Let's grab that real quick. What do they take there? Just a pawn. I have to do something here because if I do some weird stuff over here and then lose this, like if I move this queen here, they take that, I'm gonna check. I actually can't move my queen here. Oh boy. Just realized. All right, this might be checkmate. If I go here, the queen takes. I can't go up. I can go down, but they're also blocking that. Right now, I'm not in checkmate. So, is there something I can do in the meantime? That also lets me not lose my queen? Probably not. Probably not. Because even if I could, like if I could move my knight here, then I could maybe protect something, but it's not looking good. Not looking too good. So let's skedaddle. Question is, do I go here or here? Wait, I can still castle here, actually. Let's just castle. All right, if I take that, queen's got me in check. So not worth it there. What you doing? What you up to tonight then, Zach? What happens if I push this to here? I block the pawn. Queen has to come around this way. They could check from here, but then I've got a little bit of an out. So let's just block the pawn for now. Man, I thought this game was going okay, and then we messed it up. Thankfully, this knight is still controlling a lot of this area. So that's good. This bishop protects these. Wait, why'd you do that? That's not free, right? Hmm? You think they messed up? That's because of that. All right, all right. But I get to take it with my rook. Wait. All right, let's just see what happens. They'll take. It'll be a queen. If I go here, that's a free take. I'm gonna. What do I do? I can't move my knight because my rook is protecting. If I move it, then nothing's protecting the rook. So let's move out a pawn. If I go here, they move the rook up, then I'm in check, and it's probably not helpful for me. Do I go backwards though? I don't think so. You can also check me here. I can take that. Let's try this spot. I'm not sure if the move, there's probably like a very simple meta about this, if I should go back this way or if I should go this way. But that's just what we're going to try here. I think I lose my bishop on that, actually. If I didn't do that, I probably get to keep my bishop. No, because it would have been the same thing, because they would have been in the spot regardless. Okay, so I protect this spot, and they probably take this pawn here, unless they go to check this way. Which I think I could get back into this spot. Oh, I didn't realize that was in range. All right, GG's. We tried. I don't think we're coming back from 4 minutes either. 4 minutes, 1 minute. Could have actually maybe done something over here. Probably check me with the rook here. I'll move back down. No, I'm not in check currently. Close. $30 seconds. GG's. All right. Not a bad couple games though until this one. And we had decent positions in this one, but I think got a little bit. I was trying to think too far ahead when I had like the queen over here, and I think if I had just traded, I think that's where I get in a little bit of trouble. If I had just traded, I think we could have turned that whole thing around. But I tried to get like too protective of a few pieces, and then it let it. I feel like I shouldn't do that when I'm playing on my side. Is that a good principle? Is if you're defending, like if everybody's pushing the aggression on your side, you should just, if you can, just trade out the pieces and try to come back later. But if you're on the other side, you don't necessarily want to trade if you're on the offensive. Appreciate it, appreciate it. You're ahead after taking their bishop on a4, so trading queens after that would have been good. Okay. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I said it this last week, is that I play like I'm on ice skates or roller skates or whatever. And it's like if I get in one direction, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, I've got a couple things going here, and then I have a hard time like putting the brakes on and like swapping from like offensive to defensive. And then I'll overlook something really quick. Just, and then in that case, like sometimes being too defensive, not wanting to lose my pieces, stuff like that. So I think it's better than last week. I think made some progress, but I need to get into like a big winning streak. That's the thing. That's what usually happens for me, is like I'll maintain, like, right, I've been sitting between 300 and 400 for the last week. And usually whatever game I play, that usually happens. I'll stabilize. Looks like I'm making no progress, but then one thing clicks and then I'll get like a 10-game win streak. So We just got to keep learning until one thing clicks, and then all of a sudden I'm able to like snap off a bunch of wins with people making like the same mistakes. I just feel like I play everyone that's like at this low rating. I feel like they don't make the mistakes. Today there were definitely people making mistakes, but there have been games where I play where I'm like, this person's just like not missing any mistake I make, and they're just like not making mistakes, which is obviously not true. But that's where I'm at in terms of not being able to identify some mistakes from the other person. But I did identify mistakes in the beginning of this game, at least. Let's find someone to raid. Appreciate you guys hanging. Hope you had a good time. I don't know what we'll play next week. I'm not really playing any new games like X Defiant or what's the other one? Elo Climb can be weird. I've heard that there are like good players, not good, but like there's like a bunch of players between like 400, not 400, like 500 and 900, which are like worse than the 400 players. I don't know if that's true. There's like a period of like just transition elo or something like that. Yo, thanks for hanging, Joe. Appreciate the pointers too. You and Jackie gave me some pointers yesterday. Already like the one that you showed me yesterday, Jackie, when I could have had you in checkmate with the queen and the knight. I already saw that show up in like 3 puzzles, which I got correct because of you pointing that out yesterday. So I appreciate it. 607 when I got there, I was realizing I'm playing the exact same group of players. They're just climbing with you, huh? But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Let's see who's live. Joe, Joe or Jackie, do you have any like chess streamers that you follow that are live right now? Slay Bay PV. All right, let's do it. In terms of bundle stuff, so sometimes it's just a matter of luck. That does make sense. Can vouch, cool. Let's raid Slay Bay VP. Sorry, FPV. Appreciate you guys once again. We'll be back next week. Like I said, I'm not playing like new games right now, but I will see if anything else comes into rotation. Otherwise, expect the same 3 for next week. Other than that, you guys have a great week, great rest of your week, great weekend, and I will catch you later. Peace.